Did you know that some Hindus treated each other like enemies? Sanatan Dharma versus Arya Samaj. This was the civil war within Hinduism no one talks about. I once saw a fight in my own family. My grandmother sat before Krishna's idol, eyes closed, lips whispering a prayer. And in the doorway, my father watched, arms crossed, silent, angry. But when she ranged the sacred bell, my father just rolled with his eyes. He softly said, "This is blind superstition." She looked up at him with tears and said, "This is how I speak to God." He said, "God doesn't live in statues." Two people I loved, two Hindus, and yet it felt like they were enemies. I didn't understand. The question I had was, what is the difference between Arya Samaj and Sanatan Dharma? Are they not the same? Why are they so judgmental about each other? So I went looking for answers, and what I found changed everything for me. Long before there was Hinduism, there was Sanatan Dharma, not a religion, not a set of rules, but a way of life. It was steady like the mountains and flowing like the rivers. There was no prophet, no single book, no conversion, only Dharma, living with truth, living in balance with the world around you. Some people prayed to fire, some to rivers, some to the divine in silence, but all of it flowed like a river. But over time, it spread in many directions, from the Vedas to the Upanishads, from stories and songs to temples and idols. One god became many forms: Shiva, Vishnu, Lakshmi, Durga, each a mirror of the same light. And slowly, this flowing way of life took shape. But then outsiders came and began calling it Hinduism. But for the people, its real name was still Sanatan Dharma. Then came the 1800s. India was under British rule. Christian missionaries mocked idols. British officers called our customs stupid. And inside Hinduism, something was cracking. Caste had turned into cruelty. Child marriage was destroying lives. Some temples wouldn't even allow low-caste people to enter. Sanatan Dharma, once fluid and alive, was now choking under its own weight. And in the middle of this chaos, a boy sat in a temple, watching a mouse eat the offerings off a Shiva idol. His name was Mool Shankar. He had been taught, "This is God." But in that moment, something snapped. If this is God, he thought, why can't he stop a mouse? That boy grew up, left his home, and became a monk. He took a new name, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, and he had one mission: burn down the lies and bring back the real truth. Swami Dayananda wasn't here to please. He was here to purify. He said, the Vedas are the only truth. Everything else is just noise. He called idol worship a disease, said gods like Krishna were just old kings turned into myths.